Consider a dog that is after its own tail. It will start chasing its tail in a never-ending race. It's a fear that the dog will never get rid of, and it will only hurt itself if it ever dared to hurt its tail. A similar situation has struck Chinese President Xi Jinping, who is now desperately cracking down on his own mind-controlling tools. Jinping fears that China's propaganda tools may very well turn against himself anytime soon. The man is afraid of his own shadow, and his shadow could indeed be after him. Hi and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Isha, and in this video I will tell you how China's mind-controlling tools are now facing the CCP's wrath. Let's begin. Higher than skies, deeper than oceans, and larger than space, Xi Jinping's paranoia has now reached staggering levels. Thanks to his paranoia, China's mind-controlling tools are now facing the CCP's wrath. The Cyberspace Administration of China released proposed guidelines on Wednesday that require a governmental security review of those apps that can influence public opinion. Those apps which are capable of mobilizing the public will be targeted under these proposed guidelines. The proposed rules would apply to text, picture, voice, video, and other information production, as well as instant messaging, news dissemination, forum communities, live streaming, and e-commerce. Before that, the CAC had also issued two new rules on Tuesday, reflecting Jinping's anxiety over the massive reach enjoyed by China's mobile apps. One rule requires social media companies with over 1 million users to undergo security assessments before listing overseas. The other rule governs companies' use of recommendation algorithms. Make no mistake, the CCP has been using these mobile apps and its news websites to influence public opinion in its favor for decades. But now things have changed. 2022 is the most crucial year in Jinping's political career. He is eyeing a third term in the office. Factional politics in the CCP is on the rise. All it takes to bring Xi Jinping down is one single strike, at one right moment, at one right spot. Hence, Jinping can't blindly trust his own footmen soldiers. A Wall Street Journal report had recently revealed that Jinping's crackdown on its tech giants was inspired by big tech's deplatforming of former US President Donald Trump last year. The Trump episode came as an eye-opener for Xi Jinping, and now Jinping is running helter-skelter to avoid a similar Trump-like treatment in China. Through new guidelines, Jinping wants to render Chinese tech giants completely neutered and incapacitated. In December, reports also emerged that the CCP was not happy with its censors. The CCP believes that they are not censoring enough. They are distributing anti-CCP content and launching a silent war on the CCP itself. Consider these numbers. China fined its Twitter-like microblogging site Weibo nearly 50 times last year. In December, China imposed penalties worth millions on Weibo and Douban for violating the country's rules and regulations. The message being sent out is loud and clear. You either please Xi Jinping or perish. Mind control tools are like a double-edged sword. Excessive reliance on the propaganda toolkit can prove fatal in long run. Jinping's rivals, and especially the tech-savvy Shanghai faction, can deploy these tools against the Jinping regime. So this is like Jinping's preemptive strike on his rivals. But will this crackdown bring any relief to the paranoid president? Cracking the whip on these mind-controlling tools will only aggravate Jinping's troubles. At the end of the day, everything boils down to business and money. Jinping won't allow these companies to earn profit as long as he remains at the helm. So sooner or later, they will strike back at Xi Jinping at the right time and at the right spot. A strike that would be more than enough to bring down Xi Jinping's tyranny once and for all.